I start my journey walking through North Point State Park, just 30 minutes south of Baltimore. As I enjoyed some respite from the barrage of media so common in my everyday life, I looked at the nature around me and realized I was still surrounded at all sides by media. Sweet gum. A plaque stood in front of a seemingly normal tree. The sign told me about where the tree was found, its leaves and seeds, and their smell, shape, size, color, texture. But I didn't need to read a sign to learn all that information. I could have just observed the natural medium right in front of me, the tree itself. Sweet gum, red gum, satin walnut, American storax, all these names for the same plant, made even more complex by the one unifying Latin name that I can't hope to pronounce. Yeah, that one. I thought about the millions of different species on this planet and realized there exists a crazy Latin name for every single one of them. Each name connects all of life together to the same 3 domains, telling us about relatedness between species in ways that may surprise us at times, and can seem horribly daunting even when simplified into small pieces of life called phylogenetic trees. Phylogenetic trees, like so many other lists created to help us cope with and make use of the daunting amount of information that surrounds us, helps us make sense of the world. Yet how did these famous lists become the scientific facts we know today? Possibly one of the earliest to organize life by relating species together in a systematic way was Aristotle, who grouped 500 animals based on their physical characteristics and habitat. Aristotle no doubt helped taxonomy gain footing through his early efforts. His highly recognized name and early work inspiring interest in future scientists like John Ray in the 17th century, who classified 20,000 different plants and animals using a similar method. In the 18th century, the taxonomist you probably learned about in 9th grade, Carolus Linnaeus, published the Systema Naturae, a 2,500-page tome categorizing a huge number of plants and animals, including our very own Homo sapiens, which when combined with George Cuvier's work in the 19th century, resulted in the oh-so-familiar kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species grouping that reveals the relatedness between all forms of life. Today, Darwin's theory of evolution and DNA analysis expands the tree of life in ways that might go against our instincts at times. We often take the information they present as fact, in no small part thanks to how embedded these tools are in the American education system. But still, our own experience of the world is important in how we view these facts. Dogs are related to wolves, and, appropriately, all the different types of trees are all found under the same branch. Yet as DNA evidence enters the picture, we struggle to come to terms with manatees being one of the closest living relatives to elephants. Yet the facts presented in taxonomy and phylogeny also affect the way we view the world. That plaque still didn't tell me much more than the natural media in front of me could, but, yeah, that again, can connect me to every other living thing on this earth. We are all connected, and phylogeny helps me understand that better.